Thanks, Alice. Hi, Laurent, again.
Hi.
It's Richard Hemming from Jancis Robinson's website. You probably know this already, but I checked on the Federal Bureau of Prisons website yesterday, and Rudy is due to be released on the 11th of July this year. Do you have any intention of trying to make contact with him?
Surely not. You know, I don't want to have to put my 2 feet in the shit. And I don't consider this guy as being a hero, but he was really a crook. And when people said he had a big palate and he knew about wines, this is also fake. This guy, the only quality he had was a huge memory. So when he was in contact with someone knowledgeable drinking a bottle, he would remember all the comments and reproduce the comments the next time he was in contact with the same wine. When he organized dinners and tastings, he would bring the bottles. Each bottle had a sign, so he knew which bottle was which wine. And then when he was invited to a place and he didn't bring the bottles, he would pay $1,000 to $2,000 to the sommelier to know in advance what the wine will be. So he's not even a good taster. I'm sorry to say, but I don't like him.
Do we have anybody else? Oh, the gentleman behind.
At the moment where Bill Koch brought out the Jefferson bottle, as soon as I saw it, I said, well, that's a fake bottle, because I'd read the book, The Billionaire's Vinegar, which was another massive fraud. So I'm wondering, I mean, this all came in the wake of that fraud. This was, you know, he was selling all these wines after the other guy had been caught. How is it that the wine drinkers weren't reacting to the first scandal by avoiding the second one?
Well, I think the R.D. Rodenstock, which was the first big counterfeiter that sold the bottles of Jefferson to Bill Koch, this German guy has been disappeared. He has been declared guilty, but he changed his name. He's still alive. He's in Germany. And I don't know why this story was not, I mean, that high in the newspaper and whatever. Rarely people knew about it. So Rudy knew, but I don't know. I don't know really how it was possible for Rudy to do this. I mean, big thing, knowing that Hardy Rodenstock was trapped already. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alice.
Is there anybody else?
Alice is up here.
Up here? Okay. Yeah, the lights is a bit bright. It's all.
Can you
Somebody
hear
else.
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you go.
Sorry, Laurent, hi, up here. Kind of related to the previous question. Just as an estimate, how many bottles of Hardy and Rudy wines do you think have actually moved from the West to Asia? Just as an estimate, in auctions, because you know John Capone is back in Hong Kong, auctioning quite regularly.
Well, before the trial, I would say not many. I mean, maybe 5% of what Rudy and Hardy produced. Maybe more from Hardy, because he had a nephew living in Hong Kong that was bringing out some fake bottles as well. Let's say 10%. But since Capon cannot really sell any more things in America, so he found out that in Hong Kong he could make a big market, I mean, big money, and so yeah, for sure. Now he's very careful not bringing the Rudy fake bottles, but you never know, and the bottles were so well done. Believe me, when I saw some of the fake bottles with labels made by Rudy, it was really copy-paste with the labels made by my father or grandfather. So it will be still difficult to find out what is fake or not. It took me a while to really find the fake bottles. When I knew they were fake because they could not exist, I was already I was impressed of the quality of the fake bottles. So today, as I said previously, don't buy any more wine, old bottles from wine auctions. You cannot be sure. It's impossible. So I estimate that today, maybe 1% of the old bottles at auctions may be real, not more than 1%. Yeah, buy the new wines from Alice and store it and wait and drink it with your children or grandchildren when they will be ready.
So do we have any more other questions? Well, before we end the session, I just want to say that Laurent, you're an extraordinary man.
Merci.
It's not easy. Yes. To be a winemaker, to be a vigneron, to be so passionate about what you're doing, to protect the integrity of the bottles, all the way to discover a fraud. I think that is something which not everybody will have the tenacity and the energy to go through it. So thank you very much, and thank you to bring to all of us, wine collectors, people who enjoy wines, to know what is it like to produce a bottle of wine, starting from the vines, all the way to bottling the bottle, all the way to all the technologies trying to protect the bottle, so that us, the generations after that, can enjoy the true bottles. So thank you, Laurent.
Thank you.
Well, before we end the session, I do like to say a big thank you to Singapore Repertoire Theatre. So, may I invite Charlotte? Oh, sorry. To come out and say a few words.
Thank you. Hi. Good evening. I just want to say a very big thank you to Alice and her team for doing this. Thank you for being here. I'm Gaurav Kripalani. I am the Artistic Director of Singapore Repertory Theatre. Thank you for using our, I think it's a beautiful theatre.
It is a beautiful theatre. Thank you.
A very big thank you to Olga Azurlis on our board for putting this together, Charlotte and our team for making this all happen. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you and just finish by saying one of the things we do, I think, amazing things at the theatre. Some of you have probably been to our Shakespeare in the Park. We're about to bring in Warhorse at the Esplanade. We have an amazing show called Lifespan of a Fact, which will open in this venue February 26th. Please come and support all that. Our children's show, sadly, Fly High, which is going to open in a couple of weeks, has been postponed because students are not allowed to go on excursions anymore. But we will push that by 4 weeks. But the key thing is we have a student education fund, and what that fund allows is any student who cannot afford to go to the theatre, we will underwrite their tickets. Well, you will underwrite their tickets. So if you just go to our website, srt.com.sg, and you feel like supporting, helping underprivileged kids get a chance to experience theatre, please make a donation, which is tax deductible. And we work with schools and institutions to make sure that everybody gets to appreciate art. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you very much.